Hello and welcome to another Yoga Flow. My name is Megan and I'm guiding you. We're going to start today on our backs, knees bent, feet planted firmly, and just finding a comfortable position here. So curling the tailbone, long spines, like tuck of the chin to fully land on our mat. And you can let your knees knock in together towards the center. They might be a little wide. Just doesn't really matter what it looks like so long as you're completely comfortable. Putting a hand on your stomach and one on your heart. Shutting down the eyes and just landing here. Bringing your attention inwards, away from your day, what's left to do. Focusing on now and how you're showing up. Perhaps this is the first time today that you tune in. Taking into account the way your body feels today. Using this to inform how you want your practice to be. If you're feeling stiff, tired, maybe focusing more on a restorative practice. Or maybe you're feeling agitated, energized, looking to move more. My obsession this week is exhaling. It happened a few times, whether from a strong workout or one of my adult temper tantrums. But it happens, whatever the cause, where I felt a shortness of breath, the tightening in my chest, anger, frustration, impatience. And when I try to use the tools that I have to slow down, I noticed the most effective was just to focus on my exhales. I invite you now to take a big, deep inhale with me, deep into the belly. And on your exhale, let it out very slowly, pausing right at the end of the exhale. And when you think you have no breath left, squeezing out a little bit more. Let go of that exhale and notice that the inhale happens automatically. Try playing with your breath this way for a few more moments. I think what you'll join me in noticing is those forceful, extended, meaningful exhales ground you, calm you, and highlight the expansive and light feeling of that automatic inhale, that automatic life. You're welcome to choose whatever you like as an intention for your practice. You're also welcome to join me in just focusing on that exhale throughout, on the grounding feeling of it. It is what I'll be calling into mind throughout the practice. And take a few more moments here before we start to move. When you're ready to start to move, bring your arms out wide to either side. Bring your knees to stack, or your heels to stack underneath your knees into more of a bridge posture here, or preparation for bridge. First, we'll come into a twist. So taking a deep inhale. On the exhale, just drop your knees to either side in a twist. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, twist to the other side. Inhale, come back to center. Bring both knees into your chest, wrap your arms around your shins, come into a ball and just rock a little here. Getting a nice little massage in your back, your spine, maybe rolling or making circles with your knees a little as well to get into the lower back. And then find stillness in your little ball and roll over onto either side to come into a fetal position, using your arm as a pillow. Just a final few breaths here to crystallize your intention, to cultivate that rhythm of breath that you want to maintain throughout the practice. And to take the responses that your body has given you as direction. Slowly make your way into a tabletop position, the center of your mat. Knees underneath your hips, wrists underneath shoulders, fingers are spread wide. Slight tuck of the tailbone always for that long spine. On your inhale, reach your right leg back and your left arm forward, coming into bird dog. Your heel is in line with your sit bone. Your arm is in line with your shoulder and your hips. Noticing if you're tipping to one side. On the inhale, feeling yourself expand, and on the exhale, grounding even more in your left arm, or left leg and right arm. Starting to pulse here if you're looking for a bit more energizing of a practice. Pulsing that right leg and left arm slightly, just about an inch. Warming up the core. And then bring your hand and knee back to the mat. Straighten out your right leg again and place it in line with your left. Drop the heel. Open up the right arm and reach it up and ahead and forward and in front of you. Maybe pushing your hips forward and coming into a bit of a back bend as you reach your arm behind you. And playing with movement here, maybe making big circles. Reach your right arm to your right foot, sweep it along the side and open up. Matching movement to breath. Coming to the bottom of that exhale and letting the inhale propel you open. And drop the right hand and bring the right knee back in. We'll do the other side. Big inhale, left leg reaches back, right arm forward. Finding your balance, finding stillness. Starting to pulse. Warming up the body. And bring it back into table. Reach your left foot long, put it in line with your right, and reach your left arm over and ahead. You might want to kickstand your right leg as you play with this movement. Play with your breath. Notice how your body is feeling. What does it crave? Whether it's stillness or movement. This is your practice. Have fun with it. Do one more breath. And come back to table. From table, curl your toes under, straighten out your legs, send your hips back, and come into a downward dog. Stillness or movement here, whatever your body craves. Maybe bending one knee at a time, pedaling up the legs. Letting the head hang and drop. Then curling those sit bones towards the sky. And then start walking your hands back towards your feet, generous bend in the knees. Ragdoll at the back of your mat. Reach your arms up and the palms face forward. Letting a bit of space begin to, letting a little bit of space happen in your shoulders. You might prefer to catch either elbow behind your back. Just starting off gentle here. Swinging a little bit from side to side. And exhale, drop your hands. Inhale, hands to shins, straighten out your legs, straighten out your back, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, generous bend in the knees. Exhale, slowly roll yourself all the way up to stand, vertebrae by vertebrae. Bring your shoulders up to your ears and roll them down your spine. Palms open to the front, along your body. Inhale, reach them up, look up. Exhale, fold over, empty out completely. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, generous bend in the knees. Your feet are about hip width. Knees are about 90 degrees. Reach your arms forward and ahead and peel your upper body and your stomach off your knees, coming into a chair. Inhale to back off a little bit, coming up slightly. Exhale, sinking in a little deeper. Inhale, straighten your legs, stand all the way up. And exhale, fold over completely. One more time. Inhale, generous bend in the knees. Find your chair. Pause. Inhale, you're floating up. The exhale is completely grounded in your feet. Inhale, propelled upwards. Exhale, fold over. Walk your hands out and come back into a downward dog. From downward dog, we'll flow into plank. Inhale, high on your tippy toes, roll like a wave into plank. Breathing in between your shoulder blades. Exhale, bend the knees, send your hips back, straighten out the legs, downward dog. Doing this at your own breath rhythm for a few rounds, warming up all the body and the core. Taking your last one, we'll meet in downward dog. From downward dog, bring your toes together, the big toes. Inhale, right leg lifts, three-legged dog. Toes are pointing towards the mat, your hips are still in line. Not worried about how high it is. And maybe pulsing here. On your next inhale, you feel yourself expand even higher. Exhale, bend the knee, bring it in towards your chest and pause. Drop your left heel, reach your right arm up and come into a either side plank, stacking your legs, or reaching your right leg up in your plank. Not here for too long. Feeling our hips move towards the sky, not sinking into our left hand. And exhale, bring your right hand down, bend the knee back in towards your chest, core plank. Plant your foot. Inhale, light on our fingertips. Exhale, feeling the ground support as you roll up into your crescent lunge, arms up. Find your alignment, right hip back, left hip forward, slight tug of the tailbone, feel for it. Inhale, you're reaching up. Exhale, your palms are facing the mat and you're swinging your arms behind you towards the ground. Inhale, light, maybe even a slight back bend. Exhale, sinking into the mat. One more time. Inhale, reach up, maybe even reach back. And exhale, sinking it in. Pause here. With your palms facing back behind you, start leaning your upper body over your right thigh. Shorten your stance with your back leg and come into a warrior three. Reaching your left heel towards the back of your mat, in line with your hips and your upper body. Slight opening in the chest. Not here for long. Take your left foot and step it to the front of your mat. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold over. Inhale, generous, bend the knees, pause, reach your arms and over and come into your chair. Slight pause. Inhale, feel a bit lighter. Exhale, sinking a bit deeper. Inhale, straighten out your legs, look up. Exhale, fold over. Plant your hands, step back, downward dog. From downward dog, inhale into plank. Exhale, you sink into the mat. Using knees or just coming down. Fingertips underneath your shoulders. Press and pull yourself up. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, lower. Two more times. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Curl your toes under. Hands to the fingertips to the nipple line. Coming up through plank or table on the inhale. Exhale, downward dog. Bringing your big toes together in downward dog. Inhale, left leg lifts, three-legged dog. Finding your alignment here, maybe adding a pulse. What is your body craving? What is your breath telling you to do? It is your responsibility to respond to what your body is able to do. Inhale, feeling your heel reach higher. Exhale, bring it in towards your chest. Pause in core plank. Drop your right heel. Reach your left arm up. Find your variation of a side plank. Trying to be one line. And exhale, plant the left hand down, knee back and chest. Plant the foot. Inhale, light on your fingertips. Exhale, roll all the way up. Reach your arms up. Deep breath. Inhale with your aligned crescent lunge. And exhale, bringing your hands towards the ground and back behind you. Inhale, reaching up, maybe a slight back bend. Then exhale, feeling grounded. One more. This time, pause with your hands behind you, bringing your weight into your bent knee, shortening your stance and lifting your right leg, coming into warrior three. Deep breath. And step your right foot to the top of the mat. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, let go, completely fold over. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins. Exhale, fold. Inhale, generous bend in the knees. Find your chair. Pause here. On the inhale, you're coming out slightly. On the exhale, grounding. Inhale, spring up. Straightening up the legs and exhale, fold over completely. Plant the hands, step back, downward dog. Inhale through plank. Exhale, sink in. Inhale, back bend of choice. Exhale, lower. Curl the toes under. Inhale through plank or table. Exhale, downward dog. Come to your knees. Sit back on your heels. Either coming into a hero pose just with your feet flat or curling your toes underneath to get a bit of a toe stretch. As we come into a bit of a meditative state, bringing your hands onto your thighs, either palms down for grounding or palms open. Open, speaking for itself. If you're not sure how you're feeling, maybe one or the other. With me and my exhales, my palms are down. You might be sitting on a block. But taking a moment to shut down your eyes here, mid-practice. Find that breath, that intention. Noticing how it is a challenge to focus on these things when that is all we are doing in yoga, and giving us permission to be, not the best at it in our everyday lives when we're not practicing it all the time, and we have to cultivate it and bring it to mind as a tool. Take a few breaths here. When you're ready, maybe pulling up the feet a bit, and we'll meet in downward dog. Bringing the toes together, back of our mat. Inhale, right leg lifts, three-legged dog. Inhale, you feel it reach higher. Exhale, bend the knee, bring it in towards your chest. This time, just plant the foot. Inhale, light on your fingertips. Exhale, pushing into the mat with your feet, you reach up. Inhale, big reach. Exhale, swinging our arms down towards the mat, pushing our energy downwards, grounding. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Pausing at the end of the exhale, lean your upper body forward, come into your warrior three. This time in warrior three, inhale, reach your arms overhead, reach them, and exhale, bring it back, and step your left leg to the top. Inhale, reach up, exhale, fold over. Inhale, generous bend in the knees, find your chair. Pausing here, maybe on the inhale, coming out a bit, exhale, grounded even more in those heels. Inhale, straighten out the legs, reach up, exhale, fold over. Plant your hands, step back, downward dog. Inhale through plank, exhale, lower completely. Inhale, back bend of choice, exhale, lower. Inhale through plank or table, exhale, downward dog. One more side. Inhale, reach your left leg up, three-legged dog. Reach it high and exhale, bring it in towards your chest. Step the leg through your hands. Inhale, let in your fingertips. Exhale, roll all the way up into your crescent lunge. Feeling strong in your legs. Inhaling to reach up, maybe even back, and exhale, grounding it down, bringing your arms down. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lower. One more time. And pause. Find your inhale, and exhale, leaning forward, coming into your warrior three. Inhale, reach your arms forward. Exhale, reach them back. Inhale, step to stand. Reach your arms up. And exhale, fold over completely, let it go. Inhale, find your chair. Exhale, grounded. Maybe coming out a little bit more. Exhale, sinking in. Inhale, reach all the way up, feel light. Maybe suspend the breath. And when you need to let it go, release it. Exhale, fold over. Plant your hands, step back, downward dog. Final vinyasa here. Inhale through plank. Exhale, lower slowly. Inhale, back bend of choice. Exhale, lower. Inhale through plank or table. Exhale, downward dog. Start tiptoeing your feet to your hands, trying to get as close as you possibly can to your hands until you need to drop your feet and just let go in a ragdoll. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend the knees and make your way onto your bum on your mat. We're gonna get into a nice stretch in our hips. So either stacking shins, bringing your right shin on top of your left foot, your knee is resting, your right knee is resting on your left foot, your right foot is resting on your left knee, or if you have the space, crossing your legs even more so to stack your knees together. What we're doing here is just finding this position where we can find our edge between effort and ease as we're going to hold this posture. Making sure that both sit bones are firmly planted, that you're not compromising that. Wherever you are, you inhale to feel tall, and on the exhale, bringing your upper body to fold over your legs, using your arms to guide you as you come down. Noticing a nice stretch on your right hip. If your knees are stacked, you might be playing with the direction of your feet. So the more that I put my legs to a 90-degree angle, the more sensation I get in both hips. Just taking moments here again to focus on your breath. Noticing what happens during the inhale and especially on those exhales. Drop your neck, shut your eyes, and tune in. body and purposely relaxing all your muscles. When you really tune in, you feel the stretch deepen with every deep exhale. Use your hands to walk yourself up, slowly coming out of it. To come out, you might just switch the direction of your legs. Fun little trick, if your knees are stacked, to plant your feet down and simply do a twist. Leave your feet in the exact direction, or your feet on the ground, but if you turn everything around and you come back on your bum, you should land with your left knee stacked on top of your right. Cool little party trick. So however you get there, starting to come into the opposite posture of what you were just doing. So left leg is on top. Inhale, sitting tall, and exhale, walking your hands out, folding over your body, dropping the head, dropping the ego, and breathing in to the stretch. Ready, slowly walking yourself back up, letting go the bind in the legs, maybe a gentle shake to take it off. And slowly roll yourself onto your mat, coming flat on your back. Bring both knees into your chest again to give yourself a hug, maybe rocking around a bit. Keeping your right leg in and hug, reach out your left leg, planted on the mat. Inhale, deep breath, squeeze your right knee in, and exhale, use your left hand to guide it into a twist towards the left. Maybe noticing some additional space in your body. Making sure your shoulders are still planted firmly on the mat. Inhale, come back to center. Reach your right leg long and bring your left knee in. Hug it in. Inhale, a tight squeeze, and exhale, come into your twist. coming back to center, reach your left leg long. You're welcome to do any other posture here that your body is craving. You can join me in Shavasana. The final challenge of shutting down your eyes, scanning your body, focusing on emptying out on those exhales, and appreciating that automatic inhale, the immediate taking in of the antidote, the medicine, of what you need. And the beautiful power that we have to harness this energy, to control it. Offering you this moment of silence, and I will guide you out in about 30 seconds. You're welcome to stay in Shavasana as long as you can. Feeling supported on your mat, feeling heavy. And if you need to leave, start wiggling your fingers and toes, making circles with your wrists and ankles. Waking up your body. Taking a big inhale, morning stretch, reaching your arms overhead, pointing the toes, and exhale, coming into a fetal position on either side. One last moment here to acknowledge your practice, and to say something kind to yourself. Slowly making your way into a seated position. Thank you for practicing today. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace.